Talk to me about your journey, because if I'm not mistaken, up to a few years ago, you played soccer. You were in the USL, and you ended up getting drafted to USL, and then played in the USFL as well. And now you're with the Cowboys. Talk to us a little bit about your journey. How'd you start kicking? What made you start kicking? How did it all come about?
Yeah, just like a lot of kickers and punters, started off playing soccer.
Mm.
Um, where I'm a little bit different is I took that journey all the way through college. I played at Notre Dame for
Nice.
4 years, got drafted to the MLS team in Toronto, Toronto FC. Spent a year there, didn't break into the MLS roster, got loaned out to the USL 2 side, so the
Mm.
Toronto FC 2, played all my games there. Then at the end of that season, got released from my contract and got picked up by an actual USL side, which is in the second tier of American
Yeah.
soccer. Um, I played, I was a starter there, played pretty well. Our team did really well. And, at the end of that time, that team actually dissolved. So my
Oh, wow.
contract's gone. It's kind of
Damn.
a volatile place being in second tier American soccer and not making a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
Just got married, so figured it's time to give it up and stop playing soccer. I was kind of burned out,
Yeah.
so at that point I put my degree to work, which was software engineering. Got myself a job back in my hometown in
Nice.
Dallas, working at GM Financial, just writing code. Obviously, did not enjoy that as much as playing sports, so needed a path back into chasing athletic achievement and just competition because there's nothing like going out there and
Yeah.
competing against your peers. So was just watching football. Was kind of contemplating going back to soccer, but we're watching football every weekend because big football family, and my wife is just I think you could do that after watching a kicker kick. I'm like,
Yeah. Shout out to wifey.
maybe. Yeah, no, she's the one who definitely got the wheels turning. But yeah, just went out and practiced and found a kicking coach in the Dallas area, Brian Egan. He worked with me for like 2.5 years before kind of saying he's taught me everything he could possibly teach me, and need to go put myself out in the combine circuit because the kicker circuit is
Yeah.
kind
Oh, yeah.
of
The Zoner
different than other
camps and all
positions.
these.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my first time out at Zonner, my kickoffs, I was trying to smash them out the back of the end zone because that's what I see on
Yeah. Yeah.
on game days. So I was hitting like 3-6 piss missiles out the back of the end zone, and he said that's not good enough for the NFL. So I got kicked out real quick. Didn't even qualify my first year,
Damn.
and then worked on for a whole year trying to get back into that combine. So that's where all the scouts are. Just hang time on kickoffs, and that second year, I actually qualified with like 4-2 kickoffs. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, then won the field goal competition, and heard from a bunch of scouts. You look like you got the talent, you could do it, but you have no film, no game film, no
Mm.
idea if you could do it in the game. We're not going to take a risk on you, so you got to go find game film. Turn to college.
Go
I'm
find
not
game
eligible
film.
for the NCAA.
Yeah.
So then USFL luckily came around and just had a good showing at their combine, and they gave me a shot and did pretty well there and got an opportunity with the Cowboys.
So you must have been, because it sounds like the hang time on the kickoffs was the only thing that kind of, I guess, you needed to work on per se. Now you don't even need hang time on
Not at
kickoffs.
all,
How
bro.
happy were
Yeah,
you when you
it's
saw that rule
Not at
change? You're
all.
like, yes.
so stoked because that's where you hurt your leg is on kickoffs,
Yeah.
smashing as hard as you can.
Well,
So
when you were in the USFL, what was the kickoff rules there?
we started with the kickoff from the 25, and then they moved us back to the 20.
That's
Yeah,
So
we're
we
at the
were
20, bro. I hate it
yeah.
so much. So
Yeah, just
much, bro. That's the
Just go
worst thing ever.
smash balls. Yeah, it's brutal. But it gives you a chance to show off your leg strength,
Hmm.
which Bones loves big-legged kickers. So
yeah.
actually, the game he came to, we had a little bit of a wind at our back in Birmingham. It's pretty windy most of our game days. So I asked my coach, instead of hitting a little bloop right to the 20-yard line, which we'd been hitting all year, I'm like, can I please go for a touchback? And he
Yeah.
let me swing away and got into the end zone, and their returners were at like the 15, so went over our
Damn.
heads. I think that helped my case.